Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Now if you saw the thumbnail, you'll see that I've got a bit of a cricket infestation. Now what I mean by that is I've put a female cricket in, to feed one of my creatures, and it's laid lots of eggs. Now you don't know this has happened until you end up with hundreds of black dots sort of bouncing around your enclosure. So obviously having an outbreak of crickets is not really a good thing in a tarantula tank, certainly, because if it goes into molt, then they will have a nibble on your tarantula. So I'm going to remove these crickets. Now I'm going to keep them alive because I want to sort of keep them for my small spiderlings. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to make what they call a puta. Now an insect puta. So if you're Spanish speaking, I don't mean one of those. So so yeah, it's basically a little vacuum that sucks up bugs. So not the most time effective way of catching lots of baby crickets, but it should be quite good fun. So I'm just going to use a couple of bits and pieces I've got around the house just to make one. So yeah, let's get into the video and try and suck up some of these baby crickets. So you can see in the water dish here in the corner, I've got quite a few dead baby crickets. Now, unfortunately for me, this is my Scolopendra dehani enclosure. So I'm going to have to just check that it's not just under here. No, see, it's pretty much sort of buried itself. It's got some tunnels sort of quite deep. So hopefully it will stay where it is. So the first thing we need for our little bug vacuum is a sling pot. Now you need to pop 2 holes in the lid side by side. Now these holes are just the right size for the tubing that I'm going to be using. Now I'm just going to use a couple of plastic drinking straws for our tube. Now I'm going to have to stick these ones together with some sellotape just to make it double length, because there's quite a deep enclosure. So we've got our super long straw taped together. Now this one goes in one of the holes. Now you can put the straw right to the bottom of the pot. Now I've used a bendy straw so I don't get like a kink in the tube. Now in the other hole you just put just one straw, normal length, if I can get it in there. The idea is I put this on top of the baby cricket and then sucking like that. Hopefully it doesn't go up the other straw and into my mouth. So so let's see how this goes. I might end up with a mouthful of substrate, but anyway, let's try it out. So we've got quite a few baby crickets in the corner here and around the moss. Now I don't expect you to be able to see those on film. So they are quite hard to get. They do keep jumping when I go near them. Now obviously this is a voiceover, so I can't speak and suck through a straw. But you can see there, the first couple of goes, I've actually got around about 3 crickets in there already. So it definitely works. But I did get a bit of substrate in my mouth. So you definitely need to put a filter on the end of the sucking straw, the one that you put in your mouth. So I kept doing this for around about 15 minutes and managed to catch quite a few. So I'm not going to show you like a half-hour video of me sucking up bugs, but definitely works, but it's quite time consuming. But you can see after bit of work. I've got quite a few crickets in here. Now, you can't really see them very well there, but there's quite a lot in the corner. So it's definitely working, but it's taking quite a long time. But so far so good. So after quite some time, I reckon I got around about 60 or 70 baby crickets, and probably a few left in there as well. But in this little pot here, I've got one of my Tapinocenius violacea, the purple tree spider. Now I've got a couple of these guys, and probably only around about 1 centimetre. So really small spiderlings. Now you can see these crickets, they are absolutely tiny, but just the right size really for a tarantula this size. Kind of like fruit fly size, I suppose. But yeah, really good to have a supply for my tiny spiderlings. So there you go, the bug vacuum, it did work, but I did end up with a little bit of substrate on my tongue. Now you could get round that just by putting a little bit of net curtain on the end there as a filter. So when you put that on the bug and then suck up, nothing will go back up into your mouth. But you can actually buy bug vacuums online, and I'm sure they're relatively cheap. So it's quite a fun, easy way to catch bugs, and it doesn't do them any harm. But if you do have, a baby cricket infestation and you just want to get rid of them, because let's face it, having hundreds of crickets growing up in a tarantula enclosure, it's not a good idea, because if your tarantula goes into molt, they will feed on it. So hundreds of baby crickets gnawing at your tarantula, not good. So the most effective way to get rid of them, if you just want to get rid of them, is just by using a water dish. Just fill it up. They'll drown themselves straight away, and after a couple of days, just empty it out, fill it back up again, and probably within a week you'll have no baby crickets left. So I like to try and use them to my advantage, obviously for my little spiderlings. But there you go. It was quite good fun in the end, and a bit time consuming, but I did get around about 60 or 70 crickets. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Give me a thumbs up if you do like it. Maybe consider subscribing, and I'll see you again soon.